bro.
Yeah, he needs to just chill. She just a fine ass woman.
They need to be chilling.
That's why I hate, when these chicks go out there and just start getting these, just altering their bodies and stuff. And I was like, it's not needed.
Bro, I
And
was
that's and you ask so many of them, like, who are you in competition with? And most of the stuff that I see is like, oh well, I'm trying to look good for me. And I was like, but if everybody's already telling you look good, they're like, why are you doing BBLs and you know uh breast and all of this stuff? I don't know. I don't
bro,
know.
the crazy part about it is I be asking people that same question. And I'm just like, and then they were like, well, you guys be sitting up there liking these girls that got all this stuff and this and that. I was like, but
Niggas,
what
niggas just be trying
yeah,
to
we
knock the
do.
block off them joints. They don't be
Like we
serious
be
about none
like
of
we be
that.
liking that dumb shit, but at the same time, like, what is the real reason? You said that they be like, well, y'all guys be talking about y'all like natural women, but y'all be sitting up there liking these girls that got BBLs and everything. I
There's a
said,
difference.
I said
There's a
it's a
difference.
total difference. I said just
Hmm.
because I say I like a natural woman doesn't mean I'm gonna. I don't. It's an image. It's just you just showing me what I
Guess
don't want.
who? Yeah, guess who will pick over what?
I
They never
wouldn't.
asked you
I
that.
wouldn't pick. I wouldn't. I would pick a natural woman over a woman with a BBL any day of the
Bingo.
week
Yeah,
because
me too.
something about her is already telling me that she got low self esteem. She's Most of these guys filled her head up already, so she thinks she's the baddest woman in the city. So I ain't got time for all that. I'd rather pick a down to earth natural beauty.
Facts.
That's what a lot of men do. So
But they always talk about, well, you like you like stuff that I'm not. I swear, bro, that used to get on my nerves when I was married, bro. I be like,
Yeah.
I just be looking at stuff. I don't go in nobody DM. I don't put no, I don't even talk to them. I don't even try to talk to them. I just like the picture, but she don't look
Bro,
like me.
I don't think that we on social media that much. He's like, you know what? It's cooked.
Bro, I don't even be on there like that. And if
that's
I
because
am on
niggas.
it, I'm on to
That's
watch.
because that's because niggas like ass and niggas be horny. Stop it. Ain't we all know what it is. Like this ain't no because we like this better or that better. None of that shit. It's just because niggas like ass and niggas be horny. That's
It's
all it be.
attraction. That's all it is. It's nothing
That's
more,
it.
nothing less.
Don't mean that's the actual your actual go to or what you actually want. Just like I like ass, I'm gonna be horny. Probably just hit that all
Ain't
one.
like
I
I'm
mean
about to
type of
sit there
thing,
and
but
try to talk to her.
yeah. Don't
Like,
mean
how many
don't
people?
mean that's something I want to smile and face
Yeah.
every day or like I want to
Like if I
cuddle
like a
with.
picture of Ruby Rose, I'm not about to jump in Ruby Rose DM.
Nah, Ruby Rose bad
She
though.
bad. Don't get me wrong,
It's a
but
bad little mug, bro.
I'm not about to jump in
Ruby
her
bad
DM and
little.
try to talk to her.
Nah,
She's just a damn Instagram model. Like,
yeah,
so
you be a bad little mug. That's for a fact.
like I said, man, it's just crazy how some people just change their mind. And now that men starting to get BBLs, that's crazy.
Crazy,
Bro, they got the
crazy
man
work.
BBL bag going on
Bro,
too. I forgot
No,
about that.
they doing the gut. They
they
Yeah,
doing the
doing the
gut.
gut.
yeah,
They got men going there. And then you got I mean, you do got them other ones that actually do the whole BBL thing and then
yeah.
be out there
They
trying to
do.
be like them girls and twerking and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
you do have them men that be sitting up there going to get their stomach etched.
Yeah, I
They be
forgot
out
about
there
that
now.
for a
It's different things now, man. You got a whole bunch of dudes out there going to get their stomach done,
second. Getting sculpted and all kind of like yeah,
sculpted,
it's
fake
crazy work.
muscles, putting silicone
Uh,
muscles in their body and
uh,
stuff, man. Get out of here, bro.
it's crazy. It's getting crazy out there, Brody. It's getting crazy out there. That's
Righteous.
the physic.
Nobody want to be themselves no more, man. Everybody want to be
Nah,
something that they not.
yeah, this is a
I
fact.
am I am not trying to compete with nobody.
That's out the window for me, Duke.
I am too
I
old to be
compete.
trying
I
to
need
compete
more
with
idea.
somebody. I'm not
You
even
can
trying to
have
be a
all that.
bodybuilder. Why I don't even want to be a bodybuilder. Like,
Nope.
that's not even my goal to go to the gym. Like, come
Yeah.
on. I just go to the
Hit
gym just to
that.
be going, just get out the house.
Yeah, might just hit there to daggone. Let some steam off. Try to do a little something, yourself personally. But
That's it.
that's it. Yeah, yo.
It's not to go out there and be trying to be Mr. Universe.
Yeah, definitely ain't. That's crazy work.
Because you got to do all this extra stuff just to even get there, man. Like I said, these people and these makeups and all this other stuff, man, just to change your look to fit in. Anybody got time for that, bro?
Facts, man.
This is true.
Going to Turkey, getting damn hairlines. Hey, man, just let it go. Just color ball, man.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Be what you're gonna be.
And then I was watching something, and it was like how the Hollywood actors used to look in like the 80s and 90s, and that was like Bruce Willis. Everybody looked normal, but now everybody's like looking too perfect, something that's unattainable. That's why everything is so cooked right now.
Everybody jacked, man.
Yeah, it was like what happened to just being normal?
Exactly. And then you got people that be like, I wish I could be one of them girls back in the 80s because they didn't do all this extra stuff.
Yeah,
And they still was beautiful. Halle Berry, Megan Good.
Ooh.
Shania Lathan, all them women that just look Nia Long, that just look natural. They've been natural their whole career.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was drooling over them.
Exactly. Especially when Halle Berry was in there on Friday. One of the hood classics.
Halle Berry.
That's one of them
No, that's
things.
Nia Long, my bad. That wasn't Halle Berry.
No, I was about to say, hold on, wait a minute.
No, but Halle Berry was in so many freaking songs, fam.
Yeah.
So many songs.
With Hurricane Chris, Halle Berry.
Oh man.
Just
freaking
life,
epic.
Yeah,
but it's different day and age, and I just don't see it, going, in a good direction. That's the thing, and I don't see it going in a good direction. I think everybody was, we had our fans, not fans. We had our superstars that the fans were infatuated with, and that's what. It's just like none of that is like just natural beauty anymore because now everybody gets participation trophies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Participation trophies. Oh, you get to win this just because you participated. No. You cannot compete with Halle Berry. And then what movie that was she in with Billy Bob Thornton that just sent Monster Ball, sent everybody over the edge, fam.
I think that was her really acting. She she took they say she did her she did that scene with some real, some real deal Holyfield type.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And Megan Good. Oof.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's man. Listen, you talk about my favorite, bro. Oh my God, Megan Good.
Man, I have posters. Y'all remember back in our day, we used to want to just put up posters of all the girls we liked on our wall. It'd be like full.
Yes,
Megan Good.
Bro, just like them video vixens. You remember that Black Men magazine?
Yep.
Like all the different models, the video vixens and all of the natural girls that be all in the videos and everything. I used to buy one of them every week, every month when I was in Afghanistan, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I might as well. So I ain't seen nothing here but desert.
For real, man.
I was like,
that is so freaking true, bro. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that was the best.
I had a year worth of Black Men magazine when I came home.
Couldn't wait for that long spread that you can like open up just like this.
Oh man, tell me about it,
whole
boy.
year, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, look at this crap, man. Reading the stories and everything.
Yeah. Actually reading, you're like, ooh, oh, you're a Capricorn.
I remember my first time being in the Nelly video.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Oh, you
bro.
like chicken
I
wings?
used
I
to
like
sit
chicken
there and
wings
read
too.
that crap, bro.
Every-
That's the first time I seen Buffy the Body. Remember
oh
her?
my, yep. Oof. Buffy the Body.
Cause she was in the damn Hey Y'all video.
Yep.
She was in a lot of videos, bro.
Oof. Oh my
Buffy the
goodness.
Body. Buffy the Body was perfect name for that.
Banging.
Yeah.
Was she natural?
Yeah, wasn't no BBL.
Yeah. Buffy the Body was, ooh, good Lord have mercy. Bro, we was young too, like a little bit.
Yeah.
A little young. We were teenage years and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in my 20s buying them. I mean, they've been in the videos, but I was in my 20s buying them magazines. I was like,
Ooh.
man,
Bruh.
how years fly, 20 something years later.
Man.
I was like, man, yep, there she go.
Chocolate.
Tell you, man.
Shock-
Those used to be the
chocolate.
days,
Yeah,
man.
some fire ass video vixens back then.
Yeah, video
They
vixen.
still do. They still do. There's a lot of them.
Do they?
Video vixens still fire.
I mean, they don't got a whole dedicated magazine to them
They
no more.
do
But
it to 'em
it's
no
still
more,
out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I know they don't have it no more. Like everything's on social media now. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
But that magazine, I mean, it got me through a lot of deployments.
Yeah, everybody.
I go buy one every week, every month.
Yep. Mm.
Actually sit there, read that junk from front to back. Different what
For
they
real.
likes, they dislikes are.
Oh, you like chicken wings and Parmesan? Me too. I like this now too. I like this now too. That's what I like.
That's
Oh my
crazy,
goodness.
bro. Used to do dumb stuff like that, bro.
Crazy work.
Word up.
Nowadays you paying damn $200 for lashes. Like, come on, man. It's not even that serious.
And that's why I had to show that picture, bro. It's just like bam. Everything just, and then still smile. And in the videos and stuff that back then we didn't have social media, so we wasn't following them every day. So we don't. But whenever the fans went out and met, they was always like, "Oh, she feels natural, like real and humble."
Mm-hmm.
Never seen Buffy the Body in bad light. I never have. Maybe I didn't want to see it, but I never have. Not all of this other craziness that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But crazy work. But you said Buffy, I was like, yup. That was church.
Big facts.
Yeah, that was church right there.
Yeah.
Woof.
They said she had a whole magazine by her. Pictures and
Man.
stuff.
And everybody do. Say Buffy the Body. Everybody do. Oof.
I'm
What she
telling
do? What she do? What she got? What she got? She had a new one? Let me see. Oh, I ain't seen that one yet. I'm gonna buy
I
that
ain't
one.
see this bikini, this
Yeah.
swimsuit, man. I ain't see this one.
I need some more tape. Let me put that up on my wall.
Whole goddamn chew full of goddamn women in bikinis and stuff.
Yeah, for real. Baddies.
Then they tell us to take it up, take it down.
Who?
They used to
I ain't
tell
never
me,
heard that.
You know, they were like, well, we can't have no females coming in here and seeing this, and they probably feel offended. Like,
And see, that's it.
Oh, stop it.
for real, that's how it was.
But we wasn't allowed in their room to see what they have, and we can like, oh, I'm offended.
Yeah.
That's what. So, and that's what I'm saying. Where does the why is it okay for them but not for us? That is crazy work.
That double standard shit, crap, man.
Crazy work.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck it.
That double standard crap, man. They bash men for everything, man. Everything
Man.
now.
And
Hey
that's what
man, shoot, I think every woman need a punching bag, so they just use men.
well, yeah, it's the easiest. It's the easiest.
Men we are the easiest
But you do
punching
know,
bag.
you do know it's some creeps out there though. It's
There's
some
a bunch
creeps
of
out there,
creeps out
dude.
there. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And we know it's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch
But
of creeps out there.
we knuckle up with those, but we don't show it. So that's why they think all of us is like that. I was like, hey, yo, you know, we get into it. There was a video where lady in the elevator. I don't know if y'all seen this or not, but it was the chick in the elevator, and you know, it was like full of dudes, and then you know, she started instantly freaking out.
Yeah.
She started instantly freaking out because, yeah, here it goes. Hold on, I'm not gonna. She started instantly freaking out just because you know these dudes just pretty much existing in her space.
Yeah.
So right here. So crazy work, bro. She going in on these dudes
For no reason.
and like they saying they're like some of us is in middle school. They stuck in the elevator. Shut up so she can fix it.
Wow.
She said, "Shut up and let me fix it."
That's crazy work.
Trying to get the volume on that.
Bro, she telling you said what?
You got the volume?
Oh,
Is volume? Is a sound to that? You got the volume
Yeah.
up on that?
can you hear it?
Yeah,
Oh, I hear it
a
now.
little bit.
You can't walk down the stairs, obviously. Right? So just shut up and let me fix this, okay? Like, laugh all you want, but we're stuck in an elevator. So, hey!
Who's the only one freaking out in this situation?
Her?
Her.
I mean,
Everybody
truth be told, as a woman with some weirdos out there, man, she do got a reason to kind of freak out a little bit.
You think this is fucking
She a
funny?
woman in the elevator full of
That's
men.
nobody's fucking laughing. You guys are fucking laughing when we're stuck in an elevator.
But she really, but the crazy thing is, here's the crazy part about
I
that.
don't know any of you guys. And you guys are so
I don't know if that's like
You guys are bad because you can't walk down the stairs.
fight or flight situation and being scared. Why are you talking so much crap to these men? If they scare you, you don't think that you're making the situation worse?
I don't know, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy, and she belittled everyone on there. She like,
Yeah.
you guys are so fucking immature, dudes. What do we do in high stressful environments? What do we do? We don't instantly freak out.
No, we thrive. I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
you got some that will back down, but you got some that actually thrive in the high conflict area.
Exactly, and
Yeah,
and
but
that's
that's
what
that fight or flight instinct.
Yeah.
Instinct. So it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
With that one,
Yeah.
it doesn't really,
Yeah.
you know,
And
man,
that's what-
female, male, female. It just still depends on your instance when it comes.
But
to
they
that.
in an elevator on I think it's a school campus because it was like a student and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
This is what I seen. So you know, the dudes are chilled. She's the one like, you guys are not articulating the situation, and then she started instantly freaking out. Oh, you guys are so immature. They was like, we're gonna get out. You know, eventually. That's what I took from it.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, they was just
That's-
chill. Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she was
so
like
it-
stupid
Ass.
pissed, and then she telling them what y'all need to do, and they're like, okay. She the only one freaking out, and so that's what I took from it. At least that's what I took from it.
Yeah, I think it's just the fear. First, you're stuck on the elevator, and you're stuck on the elevator with a bunch of men. You're the only woman, the only female on there. Like it's that thing. You panic sometimes, and you know, in certain situations, you definitely panic.
I
And
can't
think that's-
agree with that. I can't agree with that because most chicks that I surround myself with, they was like, that is the safest place to fucking be. Because let's just say half of them were bad, half of them were good. How do you think that situation is gonna go? Who is gonna knuckle up with who?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
as men know that, right? We know that
Yeah.
answer. So
Yeah.
ultimately, who's gonna bump heads with who? The men are gonna bump heads with each other first.
Yeah, but you said the key word, we as men. They don't know that.
Well, like I said,
Females
but
don't know
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no,
Men,
no, no,
men
no,
do.
no, 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 no. Chicks that were raised by men or that have men in their close circle that trust men and all of this stuff, they know that. So I can't agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
agree with that.
You would. You'd be surprised. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you.
and that's also the other part too. Yeah,
You'd be
yeah,
surprised.
yeah.
You'd be surprised what will happen, but you also you have them women that like, oh, you're a man, you should protect me, and I get that.
Yeah.
But at the
But
same
in this
time, it's like,
situation,
why would you put yourself in the sometimes I'd be like, why you put yourself in a situation
Hey,
that you need protection?
hey, what was that girl that got hit with that rock in the face? She probably thought the same way.
oh yeah, no, 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 no. But
All
you
them
know,
dudes was
actually,
around.
yeah, but she's actually going to jail for lying and all of this stuff too because she
Yeah,
initiated the
she
whole
had that
thing.
situation.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. These chicks, they lie too. They lie too, bro.
So somebody, she may have thought that, but that's not the scenario. That's not the case in scenario at all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Now, but because you do got a lot of men that just mind their business.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the point of me saying that. Like you just
Mm.
regardless of what, regardless of how it happened, should do. I had dudes watch. What do you say? Hit her back with the rock or something
yeah,
like
hit
that.
her
You
with
still
a rock.
had dudes. I guess she was wrong, but in some
She wouldn't
cases,
give
just
him
like
she wouldn't give him her number
No,
because he was
yeah.
trying to holler
yeah,
and he hit her with a
and
rock.
that's what she said, right?
Yeah, that's what she
That's
said.
what she said.
Yeah. So, but that wasn't the case.
No,
Exactly.
So, and
And you know, it happens so many times, just like in Amir, you asked me earlier, do I watch sports? I do watch sports whenever it's like controversial stuff like this. Like earlier, there's a football player with braids, and his cook tried to
you talk
sue
about
him.
Stephon Diggs.
yeah, that's
Yes,
fine.
yes. And the jury's like, nah.
Negative. He had too
Yeah.
much. Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
negative because he had
if
too
you
much
would have
receipts
heard
on
her
that
testimony
and on
though,
camera.
like her
Huh?
Yeah,
testimony, she screwed herself. Her testimony was
yeah,
horrible.
Yeah, but do you see
yeah,
how fast did they lie try to get a bag?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so what I got upset it was I was like, you are lying just to try to get a bag, but there's women that's out there that's going through this for real, for real. Not
Mm-hmm.
everybody gonna be kind of like side eyeing them, like with Johnny Depp and
Amber Rose.
Amber
Is Amber
Rose.
Rose? Yeah,
Like
that's her
it
name.
started to
Not Amber
become a
Rose.
thing.
No,
Like
Amber. Her name is Amber Rose. Is
Amber
Amber.
Heard.
Amber Heard's. Yeah.
So
We calling out Amber Rose. That's not. That's yeah. Wrong Amber. My bad, Amber.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like it's been put out there, like, oh, well, I'm just trying to get a bag, and then everybody, come out to see that you lying. That's why stuff is starting to shift now. They was like, oh, it's not. We cannot 100% trust what women say now.
Yeah.
I want to 100% trust what women say, but mm,
They got a lot of laws placed in their favor, so of course,
no,
I
I don't
mean,
like that. I don't like like
yeah,
with the football player. She lied, got all of this attention and stuff. What's going to happen to her?
nothing.
Nathan. He lost endorsements. Like
yeah.
it got to be some kind of like equivalent. Like you come on here lying, we're gonna pick this apart, piece by piece.
Well,
And you,
that's what they got the defamation of character suit for.
Lawsuit
So you
for.
can
yeah, but that's
probably.
also another court case and all of that stuff. And then at the end of
Oh,
the day, she can file bankruptcy and not do anything.
yeah, that you can.
I just think a lot of stuff in America. If we start sending people to jail, if we start sending people to jail for doing wrong, and everybody know that it's wrong, we letting too much stuff get by. We letting too much stuff slide by just because we trying to appease everybody. I don't agree with none of that. Send them to jail. Send them to jail. You lied. you lied. You robbed. You stole. You did something. Go to jail. People will stop. They're like, "Oh, I went to jail. I can't do that again. I can't do that again." I don't know.
Yeah,
Some people don't learn their
that
lesson.
might help.
Oh no, they do.
Might
They
help.
do. Send them to jail long enough. And matter of fact, why did they get rid of mental institutions? Because I think that needs to come back for real.
They still got it.
Yeah.
Not like they had in the old days where they was like, you better shut your mouth.
Word up.
They're gonna send you up, but they're gonna send you up to a place in the mountains that don't have cell reception.
Mhm. Oh man. Yo, the mountains is a wild place to be at. You know, they ain't really got no police up there. They be doing some wild stuff. You gotta be
Where?
careful. You gotta be careful of them. Them mugs crazy, bro. They
Mm.
crazy. You know, they got a lot of incest going on in that mountain. So them people crazy.
Yeah. Like
Crazy.
Hills have eyes.
Crazy as bad shit.
the hill
trying to
has
tell
eyes.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta be careful out there.
Crazy
Them
work.
The boys bury you, nobody can find you. You playing around up in that joint.
You know, for
Them
real.
boys
I
be
ain't
scaring
trying
the
to mess.
police off up in the mountains.
I ain't messing with none of them.
Uh-uh.
Get
Shoot, that's
lost
where they
if
be
you want to.
trafficking the drugs at right there. They do what they want out there. In that mountain, get out there and become a dope boy. You gonna make millions.
You say you gonna make millions?
Make you some money in the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, let me stop.
Hey.
On that crystal meth. Yeah.
No.
I'm trying to tell you,
But
buddy
you
up
know
in
what?
that job.
No. You know where they make most of their money from?
Well,
Logging.
Moonshine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
A killing. A
Yeah.
killing.
That's
And
that
they-
southern crap, bro.
they
That's your
professionals.
That's Alabama all day, every day.
Hey, wait, hold
Yeah.
on. Southern is just not Alabama, okay? The best stuff come from Tennessee. And I'm not telling you how I know. I'm just saying the best
It's
stuff
still
comes
Alabama.
Yo, you know what that moonshine hitting for?
Thanks, bro.
Oh, man. I got a
I'm just
homie that be making some crazy concoctions with moonshine too. That boy,
Man, what? And
that
it's
boy had the moonshine and dropped a whole bag of lemon heads in that joint, boy. Oh
Ooh,
my God, that thing was so delicious.
sweet too.
Oh my God, that moonshine was delicious.
I had to stop that. You know, if
Yeah.
I black out for 24 hours, that is not good, bro.
I'm
That is
trying
not
to
good.
I'm trying to tell you.
If
Wake
you
up
black
not knowing
out,
what happened last night.
Fucking
Facts.
moonshine,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah, if you black out for 24 hours, that ain't it, fam.
Mess around, wake up with your drawers on your ankles, laying at the on the
What
bottom of the
happened?
stairs. You might
What
be
happened?
careful. Better be careful out there.
Yeah, now I gotta go and karate chop somebody for real.
I'm trying to tell you.
No deal.
Oh, man.
Moonshine. Drink this
Yeah.
Moonshine puts you in a different space, man. I'm trying to tell you. Shoot.
Real
Real got
work.
all the different flavors and stuff like that. And I got be down, being
got
in the
that
South and
Smoky
all that.
Mountain
You know,
sour
you drink a
apple
lot of moonshine out
moonshine
here.
right
They're all
now.
in different flavors. The apple pie joint the apple pie joint be straight too. They got a bunch of different, just
Bro,
a
I
bunch of
can't
different
drink that
flavors
stuff
of
that
moonshine.
got cream in that tastes like cream, bro. That don't make my
What?
stomach and give me headaches. That's what that apple pie.
It does give you headaches. I'll give you that. It does give you
You
headaches.
ever taste the what was it? It was like the mudslide moonshine or something like that. Or
Oh yeah, you talking about like a Kahlua and milk type of vibe.
Yeah.
I can't drink that stuff, man.
Yeah, nah, we ain't supposed to
That
drink.
give you a
ain't
headache,
supposed to drink that. Yeah, it ain't really supposed. That's not a good concoction in my book. It's too heavy for your stomach. You want to drink something your stomach can digest. You know what I'm saying? Wake up sick. And some people got tough stomachs, man. Some people can drink that stuff, man. You can't, not me. I can't do it.
I drink moonshine straight, and I only good take about two glasses, and that's it. I'm good.
Yeah. And that's what it is. You got to pause it, at a certain amount of. You can't drink no more than 2.5. 2.5, you pushing it.
Yeah.
Man, I went to that distillery up in Tennessee though. The Smoky Mountain one, the Smoky Mountain moonshine. I went to their thing, and they give you a little cup when you walk in there. You can taste every moonshine they have, man. By the time I got out, when I went through the whole thing, I was like, man, I'm feeling this.
That boy feeling warm.
Went on the way out the door.
He's like, ooh, wait a
It wasn't
minute.
even cold no more. I was like, woo, it's hot.
But there's
Word.
It wasn't even
Turn on
warm
the
no
lighting.
more, man. I was like,
Yeah.
let me stop drinking this stuff.
by the remote. Yeah, for real.
Oh man, yo.
You know, it's cold up in those Smoky Mountains. I wasn't even feeling nothing. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
And I don't understand why the local police they be trying to stop the hustle and stuff, bro. And that's why I was like, man, leave these folks alone, bro.
You make their money off their little shine, man.
Because
For
they
real.
can't make a profit off of it.
Yeah, and
You know how they can't tax. They ain't
They can't
taxing
tax
you. You
it.
got to get their money.
They
So
want to get their money. It's not coming to the
you
state.
want to get their money. You know it don't work for. If it
but
goes against the system, you know how that. You know how that's going to wind up.
and that's exactly what I was saying, Amir. It's just like, hey, we trying to do this and trying to get ahead. It seems like everybody getting ahead, and we can't, and we just going to try to do it the best way we know how.
Yeah.
And then at what point do you say we will never win? That
Nope.
I think that's what everybody need to understand. We will never win, so we need to keep on hustling. We need to keep on grinding and getting it how we live.
Yeah. Little
That's
people,
what I truly believe.
little people not well. You know, in some cases, the little people win. Now, I give it that.
How many
You
people
got to
still know how to hustle though? Like you got nowadays, it's like people is getting handed everything, and they
What?
don't know. Like some of these these new age kids is getting handed everything because the people like us hustling don't want them to have to hustle, so we give them what they need.
everything.
We
Yeah, you
give
talk
them
about as
everything.
far as our kids concerned.
Like I
Home and
said,
that
like some people
get
don't.
out there in that
They
world and be lost.
some kids don't know the process on working hard.
And whose fault is that?
It's the parents.
It's the parents' fault.
Exactly.
Spoil them.
But like I
Exactly.
said,
So
it's the parents that used to hustle so much they don't want their kids to have to hustle.
Yeah, you know the things you go through. You always want your kids to have better, but you're not realizing that you know you may be hurting them for their future. You know, you sometimes we don't think about it like that. We just look at what we didn't have, and you want to give your kids all the stuff that you didn't have, and sometimes it's not a good idea. What you don't realize is your kids won't be as strong as you if you don't put them through a situation that can help that allow them to be as strong as you. So, you know, you make everything easy for them. Is in some scenarios, in some cases, it's just and it still all depends on mind frame. It does not. That doesn't really mean that it's going to be that way because it still depends on the way that child thinks as they grow. You get what I'm saying? So that's all it is. More than likely, if your kid, if you take care of your kid, don't grow up and be kind of like strong on their own, they probably wasn't gonna never really be strong at all. You know what I mean? But sometimes life can put you through certain situations that can build particular characters in you that you know probably help you get ahead. But
okay, so Amir,
but,
you're talking about the great man theory.
yeah,
Hard times create strong men. Strong
yeah,
men create good times. Good time create weak men. Weak
well,
men create hard times.
Yep.
That's what.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, and you know, throughout history, that's been a thing. You know, over and over. Uh, um, what I'm trying to say is, you know, for our counterparts, our counterparts that you know, I've never seen this much hate. I've never seen this much hate until now, you know, towards men. And you know, that's the part that scares me the most. Like, men ain't this, men ain't that. This is what you're supposed to do. Get out of our way. Shut up. We're the most educated, and you're the most educated, but in which fields? Is it the ones that matter? If the grid goes down today, I think we three know how deeply impact that means. And I'm talking about, let's just
Yeah.
put it something simple: lights, just power, internet. Like, no, let's put it at power. Let's just say if that grid goes down today, do y'all know the impact of that?
That's gonna be
Yeah,
a
well, men know the
real
impact of that.
catastrophic impact because everybody can't now. They can't be on their phones, no internet, no nothing. It's
Facts,
like
facts, 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 facts. So we all know that's the impact. If the grid goes down, we're in a different set of problems.
yeah,
Uh, and I think that I seen a study, and it was like, how long can America last without the grid? And the findings was very interesting to me, and it was like it can maybe last 13 days. 13 days.
mm,
That's because that's how much we are counting on um the grid, internet, lights. You know, that's how much we are like literally putting into, oh, if I don't have the internet, I don't know what to do.
yeah.
That's kind of scary in this day and age.
But them people in
Yeah.
Alaska don't got power.
Who?
They don't even got
People
refrigerators,
in
bro.
Alaska.
Some people that live off the grid don't got refrigerators. They got they
You said
live on
Alaska.
some
You
people.
said Alaska though.
Yeah, them people they freeze their food outside.
What
They,
about the rest of the 49 states, sir?
I mean,
No, yeah, he said he just making
even
a comparison and saying that
I know they
versus
can.
America. Yeah,
It's a couple of
you
places
have
that
people
will.
that will like you have people that could survive. You have some people that can survive off the grid. You
Of
have some.
course, of course, of course. Yes,
So
of course.
that 13 days, that's for somebody that relies on all this. Like they don't
And
have
how many
nothing.
people do you think that is? That's what I'm asking. How many people you think that is in today's climate? And that's what
it's crowded.
scares it is
It's
it,
depressing.
like everybody keep on, we're the joke of the world. And I'm telling you this by experience. Whenever something bad happens, you know what Americans go and buy?
Water and toilet paper.
Exactly. Water and toilet paper. We don't buy no seeds for vegetables. We don't do none of that. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's why
That
I
is
know
wild though.
exactly. We
That's
go buy
wild.
toilet paper and it's like toilet paper. That's the most of your worries.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm saying. I think majority of America is cooked,
Yeah.
and I
That's
I'm not
because
even
we the children that I was just talking about being taken care of. They get everything. When the
so
last time you heard of
it,
somebody
it
planting some seeds? Nobody ain't got no gardens.
I
Nobody.
do.
I don't even. You got a
And
garden?
I do. I got a greenhouse and everything. But
Fire.
I'm a prepper too. A lot of people don't know that. But in the Great Man Theory, where do you guys think we are right now? In the Great Man Theory, do you think we are the one that I think we're in the good time create weak men?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
definitely
feel I
are
can
in
yeah, I
that
can see that.
space. We
I
definitely
think
are. That's the whole thing.
because
That's
we're trying to make everything easier for our children. We're trying to make everything easier for our children, and then our children are going to have it so freaking bad because they don't know how to uh, prep or how to grow things themselves, how to collect water, all of this stuff, and then if something happens, cooked.
yeah,
And I think that's where we are.
100%. That's where we are.
Crazy
But
work.
tell the truth. That's half of America. That's even some
That's
adults.
true. Yep.
Like, bro, do you get what I'm
Agreed.
saying? Like,
Yep.
people don't know how to filter out water properly, and you know what I'm saying. If you had to
And
live in like a foresty area or something like that.
yep.
Like, people don't know how to do a lot of stuff. Some people don't even know how to build shelter. You know,
Hmm.
out of just basic things like wood and you know what I mean,
And that's
and
and that's the crazy
stuff
part.
like that. So yeah,
And so that's what works off of what we were discussing before whenever these chicks was out there like, oh, they don't need men and all of this stuff. But I think it was Samuels, he was like, okay, apocalypse happened, no light, no gas, no water, no nothing. What are you going to do to get the basic necessities? That's food and water. This chick said she would go to the ocean because she lives close to the ocean and get water from there. And he was trying to help her. He was like, okay, what are you going to do with the water after you collect it out of the ocean? She was like, oh, she's going to save it and drink it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Salt water?
You save it and drink it if you want to. That's another person that's gone,
She gonna drink salt water?
exactly. But he was trying to help her, lead her to the way of like, hey, your answer is wrong. What are you know why do you think everybody's not going to the ocean and just putting their lips to the ocean water and drinking it?
right.
But that's a scary part also because it is really people out here that think that.
Yeah, you got bacteria all in that water,
Yeah.
salt water. You know, you got to learn to filter the water.
You gonna
and
you
and
gonna kill
and filter
yourself by
it
drinking that crap.
for real.
You
Dead,
know,
dehydrated, gone.
yeah,
Another one bites the dust.
yeah.
But
It's a lot we got to. It's a lot. So I mean, it's just it's the way the world's set up now, man. It's everybody built in comfort, man. Everybody's sitting in a comfortable space where you don't have to learn these things because of you just you work your base, you pay for everything.
Yeah, and
You don't
then
have to do anything, just pay for it.
and then what are they actually learning whenever the lights do turn off?
Hmm.
You're at the mercy of the people above you. You're at the
Yeah.
mercy. Like, please tell me what am I supposed to do? That's the
Yeah.
scary part. That is the really scary part.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Woo!
mean, you're
That's the
right.
scary part.
You're right.
I
I,
was talking to somebody about going camping before. It's like black people don't camp. We ain't going. I ain't going no
yes,
camping.
hey,
I'm
yes,
like,
we do. It's
I'm
a
like,
lot of
stop, because yes, we do. First of all, second of all, that's good
facts.
for you to get out in the nature, just in case something go wrong. You can learn
Touch
to
grass.
survive. You learn certain things by going camping. Go
Yeah.
learn how to fish and clean the fish at a
Mm-hmm.
campsite over
Mm-hmm.
and cooking it over a fire or something like that. Like you learn these little things that may be something you can use in in the future. Something like if if a worst case scenario happens, you know how to be able to survive a bit. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
and that right there just told me like just the mindset of people. Like, yo, we would if we had to go through something catastrophic, bro, we would not survive. We would not survive, bro.
No, I think the
We would not
people that
survive.
do prepare for it will survive, but the numbers.
Yeah,
So whenever shows like The Walking Dead and all of that stuff come out, I understand why majority got like just chopped at the kneecaps real freaking fast because of stuff
yeah,
like this, and that's just real. I understand why majority of the population get cut off at the kneecaps. Why is there so many zombies? Because it's a lot of rereads out there.
yeah.
And that's scary too. And that's
Mhm.
scary too because they were like, "Oh well, I don't want to learn it." It's I will always have the internet, and that's what these people in power, they bank off of because I don't know if y'all been watching the reading level of uh Generation Alpha. The reading level
Yeah,
is so freaking low, it's ridiculous.
yeah, yeah. I haven't done any research on that, but
Whenever you
yeah, I
get
can
some
only imagine.
time, whenever you get some time, like look it up, and I'll share some stuff in the group where Generation Alpha, they really don't know what like words like silhouette. They don't know what silhouette even means, and it's like critical thinking. Y'all remember we used to have critical thinking in school? I know in high
Yes.
school they got rid of it in my 12th grade year. They got rid of critical thinking. But that was an actual elective that we had to take to pass high school, and now they got rid of it, and now it's just core classes. So these kids don't have to learn to think, and I think that's by design. I don't know. And like I said, I've been
It
going down my
definitely is.
conspiracy theory
Take when you
rabbit
then
hole.
take that is by design though.
Yeah, and I really do
You
think it's
can't
by
you
design.
can't control critical thinkers, bro. So that's the thing right there. So it's definitely by design.
Yeah.
You're
So
not supposed to be able to critical think. You're supposed to do everything what a book says or what they think you should be doing. You're not supposed to think by yourself. They don't want
yeah,
you to think for yourself.
thinking for yourself
Because they always going to need workers.
Thinking for
yeah,
yourself will hinder their business.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the
What do
thing.
we do?
Ain't much you. I mean, that's the only thing you got to do. Is like, I feel like that's where you come in and
That's that each one
teach,
teach
coach,
one
and
thing.
mentor, right? Because like I hate not being able to use my brain. Like it just don't make sense to me. That don't. If you tell me to do something and it don't make sense, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna figure
Mhm.
it out and do it the other way because the way you telling me to do it is either is don't make sense or it's the long way to knock it out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
give me a problem, let me think it through, and let me figure it out.
Righteous.
But nowadays
Yeah.
you don't have people like that. You don't have people that actually sit back and sit and think about anything. They was like, well, it told me in this book to do this. So I did it and it's not right. The book
But
is
Yeah.
just there. Like,
yeah, because ask most of them what is an encyclopedia or almanac. Do they know what that is?
Yo, I haven't seen an encyclopedia in a while, but I'm sure it's
Exactly.
still around. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
but
one of
but
those
yeah,
in a
but
while.
encyclopedia was like the plethora of information, just base information that
Information,
we
yeah.
know that we can go to this and find that information.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. If anybody up above wanted to turn off like full knowledge, they already winning right now. Put
GPS.
TikTok in front.
Nobody
To
know
put,
nobody know how to read a map.
yeah, facts, a
Everything
map,
is
even a
GPS.
map. Yep, yep. How do you get from just little bitty simple places, Birmingham to Atlanta? Give that to
Yeah, I
somebody.
happen to know that one. one of my,
Exactly, but you
my things.
automatically know, and but a lot
Hey,
of people don't know that
But
north to south
but even
is
if
a
you didn't,
certain set of numbers,
even
east
back
to
in the
west.
day, man, we ain't had GPS, right? And
Yeah,
we
but
refused
our
to
little
we
our
re-
little butts was
yeah, we refused to buy one. But you going from New Jersey to South Carolina or from New Jersey to Florida, you know the route. Like,
you
it
at least
wasn't
know
even
what
that.
highway you got to get on. I asked somebody, I
hey,
literally asked
yeah,
Yeah,
somebody, like,
but your
hey,
little
what highway you took? They
yeah,
don't even know. You drove all the way over here and don't know what highways you was on?
yeah.
That's crazy. That means you was
you
not paying
getting
attention
cooked.
the whole time. You was so
Yeah,
busy
you
looking at your
getting cooked.
device.
That's what I
To
said.
your,
You getting
But that
cooked.
also,
yeah.
back in the day, that also was like a thing for a road trip for a family though. They'd stop off on the side of the road, get some stuff off the side of the road, buy
Ask the
candy,
gas station
and
clerk.
yeah, and
Hmm.
they was actually talking, they was networking. It's face to face.
True.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
you you might meet somebody that's coming from North Carolina, all the way from California in North Carolina because y'all stopped at the south of the border. All y'all just stopped.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is a true
And
fact.
they're like, well, I'm going back this way. What highway? If you take 20 west or go that, they just come. You
Yeah.
got a whole book of maps, and they marking off the roads instead of on my phone looking at GPS.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and and that's why I think it's some sort of nostalgia whenever we look back and it was like life was so simple, it wasn't as complicated. And now you sit there and you think you was like, oh, what if this happened? What if this happened? And back then it was like at least everybody knew how to read a map.
Yep.
Everybody knew how to read a map.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody knew how to read a map. Just at the simplest form, we knew how to read a map.
The simplest form. You don't
Yep.
even
Yeah.
need to know how many hours. You just know, hey, if I get on 95 South, I'll eventually I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit this state right here.
Yeah. And you just gonna keep on driving. You stressed out, in the driver's seat. You stressed out in the driver's seat. I'm gonna make it eventually. I just had to pass the hill has eyes and all of that stuff, but I ain't getting out.
I know once I get back past the sign that said North Carolina, I know it only gonna take me maybe about another
Righteous,
2.5 hours to get to South
right,
Carolina.
right.
Oh man.
That's 2 Red Bulls, and that's
Two
this
Red Bulls, a cup of
and
coffee, and
and
two
three
cigarettes.
cigarettes. Yeah, there you go. You already know. I'm like, all right, cool. All right. Now I'm starting to recognize stuff, but it's just not like that anymore. Oh, jeez.
It's not
Definitely
like
not.
that no more, man. Everything is not simple no more.
That
Everything
remind me of that little movie. What's that movie with that Medea movie with the son? It just is on
college
Netflix right
road
now.
trip,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, bro.
college road trip, yeah.
Yeah, college road trip. The little dude, he had to eat his Tesla and
yeah.
his cell phone for the back. And Grandpa wasn't beat. Yo, that movie was hilarious. First
But
of
it was
all,
easy
but
for us back in the day because you got to think about this. Most of the people that's from the north is really from the south, so
right.
they still have family in the south. So it was
Hmm.
Yep.
easy. They already know the route. Like it wasn't.
Yep.
It wasn't like they had to really think about it. It
Church.
was like, well, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I live in
Church.
Newark, New Jersey. I know if I take this route, I'm gonna get there.
Yep.
Church. That's so true. So true.
And then they make a road trip out of it. They're like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I know I want to stop on this at the south of the border, chill for a minute, get what we want, to take some pictures, and then we gonna keep on moving.
The south
Yep.
of the border. The
You know
south
what I'm
of the
saying?
border. That's a real thing. And then, I
Yeah.
see how you slid that in there. I see how you slid
Yeah.
that in there. That was a whole freaking thing on the highway, the south of the
You
border. You
had
see
to hit
those
the South Florida
railroads.
border. Everybody
Yeah,
stopped
yeah.
at the
Yeah.
South Florida border, bro.
Yeah.
They
Yo,
had
you
whole.
know, do people really even do that anymore? Like
I don't think
when you
so.
traveling, just enjoy the
They
trip.
do,
You get what
but
I'm saying?
the towns are so small, and they trying to make it. They trying to make it because what we're talking about right now is what was great, like the south of the border. Everybody that traveled from uh, northeast to southeast, everybody
Hmm.
knew south of the border. It's like as soon as you hit North Carolina, South Carolina, south of the border is hitting like all the billboards. It was like, oh, I want to go there. I want to see what's going on. But now that it just doesn't exist. But people are still trying to hit up like Route 66.
Yep.
They still
Hmm.
trying to keep that thing alive. They still trying to keep it alive. And I'm like, bless their heart, they're trying to keep it alive. But everybody going to these big cities, big Airbnbs, and all of this stuff. It just doesn't exist anymore. And just like,
You still got small towns off that route though. Like that's and then those small towns can't afford to live where they
yep,
at no more because it was normally mom and pop shops that people used to stop
right,
at.
right. And people
Yeah.
respected those mom and pop shops because every year back then, every year everybody go on this family trip at the same time.
Yep.
Every year you can guarantee mom and pop shop is going to be there. He's like, hey, we back. They already know us. Whoop whoop, and oh, I remember you. But now nothing feels. How should I say? Personal anymore. It doesn't feel welcoming anymore, and I think that's part of the issue too. It was like, I know this gas station is going to be open from whoop 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 whoop. It's not like that anymore, and
Nah.
that's kind of the scary. Everything has changed, and that's why I say millennials. We are the ones that experience the most change, and we have to work with what we have now. That's the
Yeah.
part that sucks
Yeah.
because life was great to me. Life was great in '90s, early 2000s. After 2008, everything just started changing to something weird.
But
I don't know.
we the only generation that had no internet and
Yeah,
internet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cell phones, no cell
Yeah.
phones. So
But life was great without cell phones. I
exactly,
think
that's what I'm saying.
And we went outside.
We the
Kids
only
don't go
we was
generation.
outside.
We the only
It's
generation
outside.
that could say that we live both generations because ain't
Right.
nobody else could say that though. Like nobody else could say, "Oh, I remember when we didn't have no phones." They could say I don't have no phones, but then we could turn around like, "Well, we ain't had no phones either, but we got internet. We ain't had no phones
Yeah.
either, but we had pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we had sidekicks.
But how many?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and we used it, but the way that we used it, it was minimum
Yeah,
because we only could do everything. No, even at first we couldn't do everything until after like 7
I
at
think
the
it was like 9 or
beginning.
something like
Yeah.
that. 7
Yeah,
or 8.
like it got real late. It got real late, and then by that time you already tired, from everything that you've been doing.
Oh
So
yeah, I ain't calling that girl until after 7. That's when my
yeah,
free minutes kick in.
Yeah.
yeah,
Nights and weekends.
yeah,
Nights and
19
weekends,
weeks.
every
But
Friday.
even the girls knew. They was like, "Oh yeah, I'm on the same."
Yeah.
Yeah, they on
Everybody
the same
knew.
time. I'll call you
Yeah,
later. Yeah.
yeah. And but then after that, how long were we really on the phone? It wasn't
Not long.
all night. It was like
Nah.
I'm falling asleep, and I was like, we don't want these minutes to roll over. So
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
I ain't
What?
gonna lie. Because when I was in high school, I used to talk to this girl all the way until it was time to go back to school.
damn.
So I can't even say I wasn't on the phone all night. We would just be talking though, but we wasn't falling asleep on the phone like they doing now. But like I said,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I said I never did it.
So
I did that shit when I was 16, 17 years old.
Well,
I did that. Like I really did sit on the phone on my mama phone, the house phone. I waited till
Yeah.
everybody get off the phone. Be like, hey, then everybody like, hey, I'll make sure, hey, you gotta use the phone tonight because you ain't got no cell phone.
Let me know before I get on this joint because
Yeah, let
y'all
me
ain't getting
know.
on the phone once I get on
Let
it.
me know y'all need to be on the phone because after 8 o'clock when I get on this phone, that's it. I'm gonna be on it all
That's a
night.
wrap. I ain't coming up off it.
So
Mm-mm.
I ain't gonna even
Mhm.
sit there and say I ain't never do it before we had cell phones. I did it. I did that. I ain't gonna even hold you.
All right.
No, you
Oh
hang
man,
up.
that's
Nah, you
hilarious.
hang up. I just want to talk to you. I did that bull crap, bro. I ain't gonna even lie.
Facts, bro. Facts. And it kind of, I love our nostalgia because at least nobody can take that from us. Nobody can take those time away from us. And I kind of feel good about that. I kind of feel
Yeah,
good
man.
about that. We can say, "Oh, this is how we was doing this, how we was doing it," but they will never know what it feels like to go outside from a Saturday morning all the way up to a Saturday night in the summertime. And you know
Hot
the
as
Right.
nights
hell.
were extended. The nights were extended in the summertime. Ooh,
Hot as hell.
oh my
Yes,
God!
sir.
And then your mama wouldn't let you come in the house and get no water. You better drink out that faucet.
I was
And
trying to
we
tell you.
did,
I
and
was
we
trying to tell you,
did,
we did.
and did.
Mhm. My homeboy said he made jokes about that. I said that's he said all these little kids are always sick. He was like, I don't never get sick. I used to suck on rocks as a kid.
For real.
Because he used to do stuff like that. Drinking
Facts,
Like I
water
bro.
say, a
out of
lot
the
of kids
spigot
would never know how
outside.
you had to crush cans just to get a quarter, so you get a quarter juice, bro.
Yeah, word. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
Let me crush these
That's
yeah.
true.
cans real quick so I can get 10-cent a can.
Man, what?
Yeah,
It was doing it. It was
yeah.
doing it.
That was a hustle though.
Yeah.
That was a hustle.
Now they
Facts,
don't even
bro.
got pennies no more. I remember, shit, I'll pick up 5 pennies
Yeah.
quick. Let me walk around this.
And that's crazy
Yeah.
work, bro, that you said that. They ain't even got pennies
Let me
anymore.
walk around the block. I'll
Uh,
find a cut 5 pennies so I can get 5 pieces of candy. Them
yep.
Yeah,
penny candies.
Fact. Yo, those was the good days, man.
man.
Those was the good days.
And then
You ain't
you know
have.
back in the day you had a neighborhood candy lady.
Yep.
Yep.
That
So
sell them
she,
bebops or
yeah, yeah,
cool
the little
cup,
freeze cups, little
10
juices, little
cent, 10
snacks.
cent.
Hey, they still got the candy lady in the country though. You still got a couple little candy ladies. You just
They
I,
gotta
prices
I
not
wish,
what
I
they
wish,
used to be.
the
I'm
prices definitely ain't what they used to be. You know
Hell
that.
no. You get a freeze cup for a quarter.
Yeah.
yeah, a
Yeah,
quarter.
they ain't doing no freeze cup for no quarter now. You pay about a
Exactly.
dollar or two.
And everybody knew the freeze. Everybody knew the candy lady. Everybody knew the candy lady. She had the good candy.
Those was the
Damn.
days, Brody.
And
Those were the days.
they don't even go outside anymore, bro. That's how I know we cooked. They
Yeah,
cannot relate. So whenever we talk about this, it really does sound old.
yeah, it does sound ancient.
Yeah, and I was like, this was the max freedom. It was max freedom. Our parents don't look for us all day.
Um,
Yeah.
you used
Because
to get
they
in
know
trouble
you
for
was coming
disappearing as
home.
a kid,
If you
boy.
don't come home by that street light, oh, that's
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
look for you.
yeah,
And best believe you did not want to be on punishment. If you on punishment while everybody else outside playing and you got your friends coming up and knocking on the door, you got to hear your mom. Oh, he on punishment. You know, like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And
You
then
was the
you are,
laughing stock of the
yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah.
You was the laughing stock of the neighborhood, boy. I'm telling you. Okay.
That is so true, bro. That is so true.
Laughing
You the
stock of
laughing
the
stock.
neighborhood, boy.
Yep, you the laughing stock, bro.
Don't
And
let
that's
your
what I'm
mama
saying,
call
bro.
you. Don't let your mama have to call you.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to tell you.
Because everybody know
That's
your
your
name
ass.
then.
That is your ass
Everybody
is
know your
supposed
name. Be like, hey, your mama looking for you.
yeah,
to. Yep.
yeah. And you like, oh, you're like, oh shit, my mom looking for, and then you come, yes, ma'am. You know you in trouble. You know you in trouble.
No, you get in trouble.
Yeah.
I remember I was being bad as hell, bro. I'm sitting at the arcade, minding my business. Mama looking for me. Sisters came to look for me. My friend came and said, hey, man, your family looking for you.
Yo.
I was
Oh,
like, what?
Man.
Sitting
oh,
at the
you think?
arcade right across the street from the house. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't even
No,
that
no, no,
far.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's rules and levels to this. There's rules and levels to this. You know where you supposed to be. The
Oh,
arcade
man.
game was the lights are flashing and the music and the sound, the little soda and popcorn smell. Bro, I get it. I
Up
get
there
it, bro.
playing.
Yo, we used to get in
The
so
crazy
much
part
trouble
about
when
it
we was
is,
younger, bro.
I was playing Street Fighter too.
Yeah, there you go. See, Mortal Kombat was mine.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. That was like, bro, I'm Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero.
I was up there playing Street Fighter as Ken.
Yeah, see, there you
Yeah.
go. Crazy
But see,
work,
this
bro.
is when life was an experience, man.
Thanks.
Like everything now just seemed like you just just here. You
competing.
ain't like living no more. You
I
know,
think
just
I think
just
it feel
here.
I think it's feel like we competing with the next person, but whenever we were out, we were just trying to have an experience with each other. It was like,
Yeah,
hey, we have this tree house that we trying to build. Not even only tree house. Let me go to like middle school. Middle
yeah,
school is just like, oh, this movie is out. Everybody goes to the movies together, and then you think we're trying to act a fool at the movies?
negative.
No.
No, we acted a fool in the parking lot that was closed down, no cameras, no nothing. That's where we acted a fool, you
Yep.
know. But then a car ride by and beep the horn, everybody start running like, I don't want you going and tell my mom or my dad. I don't know who that was in the car. We
Yep.
out.
Yep.
We out. So
Times
that's
ain't like that no more, y'all. It's not like that. It's not like that. They people just getting more. I don't hate to say it like this, but people just get stupid.
I think so too. I think so too.
Like,
But you know what? It's the
the
sad
fear,
part.
not fearing anything. Like you gotta fear something.
Like somebody get viral off of a stupid moment. So
Yeah.
people don't know whether they should do a stupid moment or have stuff happen naturally. And that's the crazy part to me. Crazy part to me. I don't understand it. And I was like, why? I don't want to be. We never wanted to be on camera. He was like, what? You recording us? You record us, and everybody do like this.
Yep.
After
Mhm.
that, it's done.
Jailhouse stay. Jailhouse closed.
Yeah, after this, everybody do it like this. It's
We
done.
out of there.
Yeah, it's over. Put that camera up. We doing what we have to do. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I still think about all of the great times in the 90s, and I just wish we had as much recording things that we have right now, because most of us go off of memory, straight memory.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But that memory we hold on to so tight. We hold on to it so tight because it was nostalgia.
It was the
Hmm.
life,
Crazy
man.
work. Yeah, man.
You went to the community pools.
Yep. Community pools all day. And then we didn't need our parents there at the pool with us.
Nope.
Nope.
Nah.
The lifeguard said, get out. It's time to what did they call it? We had to get out like once an hour for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know why they
Uh
kicked us out every hour.
no, it was something like we had to it was something important. It was like they didn't want your body to be exhausted or something. It was something crazy. I can't remember, but it was something along those lines. But that's why they kicked us out every hour. And it was only the kids, the grown folks could stay in, but it was only us. And we were like,
Hey
but
man,
guess what?
you go to the community pools, then you go get the free lunch.
There you go.
The little apple
Wasn't we?
juices
Was
used to
that?
be the
Was that
point.
I was talking to y'all about? Like you don't have. Like we was that we was wasn't we just talking about that the free lunch? Like I don't. It's
Yeah,
not many places that does free lunch anymore.
they don't.
Who does free lunch?
They do free lunch.
Yeah, man. That's when you know stuff is getting wild. Like you,
I
like
don't. I don't know who the fuck is doing free lunches.
I don't know who doing it either, because I know they used to
yeah,
do it right
nah,
outside the little community little thing. They used to have the little banana, the sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
little apple juices,
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
and pass it out to all the kids during the summer.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
I definitely remember that.
'Cause I know I used to run around and be like, you know what? I'm hungry. I know they gonna give me a free lunch. My mama told
Yeah,
me not to come in the house.
yep.
Go in the
Fact.
refrigerator.
Shoot, we were definitely going to get the free lunch
Yeah.
early in the a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Going to get the free breakfast,
Yep.
and
Free
then wait
breakfast
for
in
the
the morning.
afternoon and go and get the free lunch.
With the cereal the cereal and the milk, they give
Get
it
a
to
little
you.
cereal in the box,
Yep.
little can, cereal, I mean, little carton. Yeah, yo, facts. Think I
Bro,
wasn't.
you was outside in the summer. Once you went outside, bro. You was outside during the summer, bro. You did
Yeah,
not
that was
go
Oh,
good.
in.
Dave. After you eat your cereal, after Animaniacs and Looney Tunes, we're
Uh,
out. We're out. I'm guessing maybe 9:30. I'm saying 9:30 latest. Out. out.
Yeah, we definitely outside before noon.
Yeah, before noon. Facts. Before noon, we outside. And we come back in until when?
About
Right
5,
before those.
6,
Yeah,
6 to 7
about
o'clock.
5. The sun comes. It all depends on the season. All depending on the seasons. But we were out of there. We were out of there. And then coming back, and then I was like, don't come in because we had that threat. If we come in, we might have to stay in.
Yep, you couldn't come outside. You couldn't go back outside.
You couldn't go back outside.
And
So
you
we was
better
like,
stay out my refrigerator.
yeah.
We all had a little different upbringing and stuff like that. I don't know a lot of you from because you grew up in Alabama, so we grew up in the city where the fire department used to come and turn the fire hydrant on for us to play in the water because we didn't have much.
Yeah, we didn't have that shit down here at all.
And
we
then
had
the
the
crazy part
community
about it
pool,
is used to always be that it was an older guy that always had the fucking fire hydrant thing with the holes
the monkey
in
wrench.
it.
The monkey wrench.
Yeah, and he used
That
to
was
turn
called
it
the
on
monkey
all
wrench.
the time.
Yeah. Or you had the neighborhood JQ. He used to have
what is
a
that?
monkey wrench too. Junkie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And he used to open up the fire hydrant for y'all?
He used to open the fire hydrant up for us too.
That's cute.
Fire department used to be pissed sometimes with that.
They used
we
to
giving
come
out no
turn it
water.
off.
We ain't tell
And
y'all
the crazy
no
part
water.
about it, they used to come turn it off. We'll wait for like maybe about 30 minutes. They'll leave. And so when they leave, we turn it right back on.
Okay.
It was JQ. I used to play about the children, yo, back then.
But nobody got in trouble, right?
Nah, they don't know who turned it on. They just know kids
come
in the
back and
plan.
keep turning it off, and then eventually they'll put a lock on it so we can stop fucking.
Yeah. But you see how it's like kids just being kids. They not doing nothing real,
But sometimes
they don't even know. They wouldn't even know, like because it really wouldn't be us to be an adult.
What?
Unless you borrow your uncle's monkey wrench or something like that.
Yeah.
A couple of y'all out there trying to turn that bad boy on.
Yeah.
But they normally, but like some cops will just leave you alone though. Like they won't bother you.
Yeah.
If you're not doing nothing, it's not it's not hindering anything. They'll just let it run. They'll be like, cool.
Like the neighborhood cops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, y'all know what else? I'm gonna tell y'all what
people that don't know us will come turn it off. But the ones that know us and they see us out there every day, they'll be like, all right, we're gonna leave them alone.
Y'all know something else, yo, that I bet you we don't pay attention to. I remember as a kid, yo, we go outside and go climb a tree. It was a berry tree, a cherry tree. Okay, I'm talking about like this is in the hood.
And that's what I'm
saying. Got no trees like that no more.
We have peace trees. We have peace trees down, here. And then I'm telling you, right outside, the hood. We have peace trees. Yeah. Peace trees everywhere. And we just climb. Even in people's front yard, there was like, okay, only grab a couple, save some for us. And we would.
Right.
But bro, I swear I just don't see none of this no more. And I was like, y'all do not understand the level.
Well, we had a cherry tree in the hood.
Yeah, we had a cherry tree in the hood, bro.
We had peace trees.
When you was younger, things used to be rough, bro. You go right outside, climb the tree, bro, and cherries.
And that's why everybody could. And I was like, you was never hungry? I was like, not really.
No, you had 3 lunches, cherry tree.
Pecan trees.
Penny candy.
We had the neighborhood bebop lady and the candy lady.
And then the crazy part about it is snacks didn't cost that much. You take $1. You take $1.
You feed everybody.
I get 2 sodas, a bunch of chips.
You rich. You rich.
Yep.
$1. You rich.
Bro. You and your homeboy can eat everything. Y'all snacking all day.
Yeah, you're rich. It was like, oh, he gave us these chips and we eat and we good. Yeah, facts. $1.
Come on, man. You get $2 of soda for $1. Come on, bro. We was fucking resourceful.
Facts. Resourceful. That's key word. We were resourceful.
Now, look here.
We
Boy,
were.
And then we up here like, hey, I got 50 cent, you got 50 cent. Let's split this up, and then we can do this. We up there making real business plans.
Yeah.
we making real business plans. It's like, hey, let's figure this out. It's just like, hey, we all hungry. We don't want to go home.
Yep.
What can
All
we
right.
do?
Hey, what can we do, and what can we split? Because we
Yeah.
we split it. We didn't just get one. We're like, nah, we gonna split this. Hey, I got a dollar. I got $1 for, like up north, $1 for a slice of pizza. Hey, bro, I got $1. We can split
And-
this.
and
we
we
can split
all-
this half, bro.
We all sitting there, we musty, sweating, and
Everything
we
else, yo.
musty, we sweating, but we up there eating. We up there getting into there, bro. Nostalgia. This is how we do it.
Being a kid, yo. God, that was just to be the day.
Yep.
That was just to be
Man.
the day.
Ooh, middle of motherfucking days.
Them days
Damn.
used to be the days, man. When you had no worries, bro. You ain't think about
Yep.
much.
Facts, bro.
You just
We ain't
live
think about
life.
much. But in
Freedom is different at that time.
retrospect, we thought about a lot, but we handled it ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't need our mom and dad to come and think about every single part of the process. You hungry? What you gonna do about it? Do you want to go home and have the possible ability of not being able to come back outside?
Yep.
No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah. Right.
If I can sneak inside, get 50 cents, 75 cents. Oh, I got 75 cents in my little cup holder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab my 75 cent. You go grab your 75 cent, and then as a group of friends, five, and it wasn't onesies or twosies. It was like 7, 8, 9, 10 of us. So you add all of this stuff together. That's what we was doing. We was doing mental math. It was like, oh, we can get a pizza. We want a pizza, bro.
Yeah.
I miss our childhood.
Bro, the crazy part about it is, Amir, no. I be like, hey, bro, I ain't got no money. You ain't got none. Hey, this is what I need you to do. Hey, the scrappy shop owner, I'm gonna grab us some snacks.
Look at y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, we got in trouble for some shit like that.
I
didn't
got
we,
kicked.
yo?
I just go back into that man's store, remember?
Yeah, yo, I got in trouble too. Yo, we got in trouble for some shit like that when we was kids.
Yep.
Oh
I
man, yo,
stole
we
Snicker
was
bars, bro.
bullshit.
I'm taking chocolate Snicker bars, bro. I'm taking Snicker bars. Cause we ain't had we ain't feel like looking for no money or to ask nobody. We was like, fuck it, man.
Y'all just say forget all of it, right?
Yep, we was like, hey.
That's that 5-finger
I'm
discount
like, hey,
situation.
bro, just keep the door open. I got it. I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah. Hey, grab it and run. 5-finger discount situation, yo. Oh man, let's talk about that one.
It be that way. It be that way. We all tested the boundaries.
Hey man, I tested them.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't go in back in that man's store because he was the neighborhood store. So he knew our parents. That's the crazy part. He knew our parents.
I stole ice cream out that joint. I got in big trouble. We told my mama.
Yeah, man. He told everybody, bro.
Oh man,
That
he told
man
my
told
mama.
me not to never come back in his store. And my mama, he told my mama, don't let him back here. Don't tell him to come back. And my mama had to come and apologize. I had to apologize to this guy and everything.
Did you get grounded?
Nah, man.
Nah, he don't used to get grounded like that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't never.
He don't used to get grounded like that.
Oh, so you was one of those. You was one of those families. Okay,
I was one of the ones that my sisters would get grounded, but I wouldn't.
That's why your sister was tripping when I came over there for Thanksgiving that said that you can't do no wrong.
Yeah, I ain't never get in trouble.
Now it all makes sense. And she was like, he couldn't do no wrong. And I was like, what?
I ain't get in trouble.
Okay.
I get talked to.
I was the one that got in trouble. I got in trouble for all of our crimes.
So you.
He couldn't hang out with me. They told him to stay away from me so many times.
I got in trouble for all our crimes.
Yeah, they told you that you could come around.
They told his mama told him to stay away from me because I get him in trouble too much.
How did y'all finesse it? Because I know
that ain't work out. You can't keep family away from family.
We still was hanging out. So when he get off the punishment, he come right back outside and hang out with me.
and do some bullshit.
Yeah. And that's what I said. That's the most beautiful part about all of this. Back then we could do all of this crazy, stupid stuff and we still together.
Yeah,
Bro, we did some dumb stuff, man. Setting
we
stuff
did
on
some dumb
fire.
stuff as kids, man.
Dang.
This white,
Yeah, we did
this
some dumb
dude
stuff.
pull out a shotgun on us when we was trying to get the cherries out the cherry tree.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, mind you, we kids now.
I
We
know, I
kids.
know.
we
Yeah,
was
we
kids.
babies. We ain't even kids. We babies. We not teenagers, no
Righteous.
nothing. We babies. Like it's
Yeah.
so.
We getting cherries
Yeah.
out the cherry tree because the way the cherry tree was, it was leaning on the roof. So we used to go on the roof and get like a branch and break the branch of the cherry tree down and bring it down. The dude was like, "Stop picking my cherries."
Man, he was tight,
That man
bro.
was
It's
bad.
tight.
We used to get bags of cherries every day, bro.
Yeah, yo.
Break them apart, make sure they ain't got no magnets in it. Throw them.
That's how
And
it
what's
goes.
crazy is a cherry tree instead picking your cherry. Man, shut up, man. It's a tree. You get more. You grow more cherries. Shut up.
Man, I used to get mad, bro.
But nobody went to an extreme or called the police or anything.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Our community was tight, bro. I swear our community was tight. Even though they might say we separated, or our community was tight. Like you said, he might have had, a weapon or something like that. He never used it.
Nah,
He
just
probably
trying to
pulled
scare
it
us.
out to scare y'all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And he probably didn't like y'all little crusty ass, on his thing. I get it. But he was like, oh, at the end of the day, they're just kids.
Yeah, but
Nowadays,
we don't know. We don't know. We got up out of there.
of course, because but
We got
as
up
a
out of
kid,
there.
this is the most exciting thing that happened. And he's like, oh, let's go do that again. For the excitement. I know me and what we did as kids.
We used
And
to
I'm
do it
like,
every
oh,
day.
yeah, exactly.
Everything. We always did it again.
Yeah, we always did it again. And of course,
Always.
y'all knew what he had, but y'all still went again.
Yeah, we always did that.
But
It
that's what I'm saying
wasn't-
about the community and the mindset of the community, how strong it was, then versus now. Now I don't know.
Nobody
what
stick
people
together
do.
now, bro.
Exactly.
And
That's
you
what
had
I'm saying.
block
Yeah,
parties.
true.
What happened to the block parties?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Oh
yo.
my God. Barbecues. Woo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The house parties used to be lit.
Music,
No more.
All of the kids
Block parties up.
all of the kids in their own little section of the block party, and we know we can go get a hot dog when we want it. Oh yes. And then the block parties will last until all day. And I'm not talking, 5-6 hours. I'm talking about 12, 18 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I wonder. I'm grown as a grown up now. I wonder how they used to fund the block party.
Everybody
How it
would
was funded.
Everybody used to bring something.
everybody used to bring something else, like, hey, here goes the food, or we need some, meat. All what I remember, it was like all of the men bringing the meat, and then the men were trying to figure out who's going to cook the meat, where we're going to put the meat for everybody to eat. And then that's what I seen, because I had to carry the goddamn meat, and I was pissed. I want to go play with my friends, but I had to carry all of this meat, and then like put that meat next to the grill. And then what they did, they would do it in stages. It was like, okay, from this 2 hours is you, from this 2 hours is you, from this 2 hours is you. But in the neighborhood, it was everybody that already be barbecuing.
Yeah, everybody had their grill out.
All right.
Yeah, everybody already had their grill out, so we already know D, Amir, Q, McKay, we already know everybody know how to barbecue. So it's like, hey, you got this 2 hour block, you got this 2 hour block. That's what I remember.
Bro,
And that's how they did it.
I don't with us, I don't remember. I just knew they had a whole bunch of food out there.
Yeah, but
I think because we was kids and we used to run around so much, I don't think we even saw the logistics of it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I don't remember it.
And that's what I'm saying. I remember the logistics because I had to carry the damn meat around, and I was pissed because 3, 3, 3, 3. That's all I heard. 3, 3, 3, 3. I had to come over there like, here's the meat.
Yeah,
It's your 2 hours.
I know they had hot dogs, burgers, and they had the little huggy juices in the cooler.
Hot dogs and burgers. Yep. What they call those little barrel juices?
Huggies?
Always. Oh yeah. Always on fleek. But hamburgers, hot dogs, and chicken wings.
Yep.
Easiest thing that you can put on. But everybody, that's what I seen. Everybody had like a 2 hour. Everybody had a 2 hour window where it's like it's your turn, it's your turn. But at the end of the day, that's why Fourth of July was always banging.
Mm-hmm.
No
Mm-hmm.
police, no police is coming into our area. We got this. If somebody started fighting, we got this. It was no authorities around. It was like, oh, they got it, but now it's not like that. That's why whenever we used to get the fighting, because it was just a principle thing. It was like, yo, we got these kids around and you putting everybody in jeopardy. I can guarantee say before the ones above me, my dad, y'all dads, they the ones that say, yo, this is how it's gonna go. If you want to fight, go over there in that lot right there, and then y'all duke it out. And that's what it was. It's not like that anymore. It's like, oh, I'm gonna call the police if I get my butt whooped.
Ain't even
Or
that no
pull out
more.
a
Worse
pew
than that,
pew.
gonna pull out
Or
a
pull out a
gun.
pew
You know
pew.
what
Or
I
pull
mean?
out a pew pew.
Right.
Yep. Or pull out a
About to
pew
get
pew.
about to get
Nah,
burnt.
because back then
These
you
new
wasn't
kids
going
don't fight.
you wasn't putting out no gun. You gonna
Yeah.
scrap it out.
Facts.
You gonna scrap
Yeah.
it out, and then you
And
gonna go about your business. Y'all gonna be mad at each other for a day or two, but y'all gonna
and
be
then
right
it's
back
on board.
outside playing the next day.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about in the this is how we do in that era. That
Ain't
era,
like that no
it was
more.
like you pull out a what? You can't come around here no more. And then back in that era, nobody was talking about like not coming out to the yearly, and it wasn't just one thing. It was Fourth of July, New Year's, Easter, everybody doing this stuff together. So that's what I'm saying. It was more than what they're making it out now. So that's what I find is crazy.
Yeah,
That's what I find is
your
crazy.
community stuck together. Y'all did little block parties. Y'all closed
Yeah,
off the road.
yeah.
Hey, and then opened it
Nobody
up.
getting in,
Yeah,
and you could park in Miss Jones parking lot, Miss Jones front yard. Miss Jones got 3 spots. Miss Jones only got 3 more spots. After Miss Jones spots, it was self-governing.
yeah,
Now it's just like
Yep.
a dying breed,
Yep.
bro. And that's why I said it. My heart hurts because it was so us, us.
Yeah.
I'm talking. It was so us.
yeah.
Us was rich.
Big
Rich
fact.
in life, man. You was just enjoying
Rich
life.
in life, bro.
Facts.
It
And
wasn't
then
no
and then
headaches.
the elders, they did what they were supposed to do. I cannot cap. They did what they were supposed to do.
They sat there and hey, you better stop.
Yep.
Sit-
I'm gonna tell. I know who your daddy is, and you're like, oh
Yep.
shit.
Don't let me
Now
go tell your mama.
and now you can't tell
Right.
no adult any freaking thing if your child is acting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely can't. That's the truth.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad
It's
because
even
Village in some
sad now,
neighborhoods
though.
is very slim.
Like it's even sad because you don't even do family get-togethers like that no more, bro.
facts.
Nope.
Family get-togethers like old
Yeah.
blood.
Like
Yeah.
family, and that's crazy. Because I remember, D, you remember when we used to be here at the station in Texas, bro? We'd throw a barbecue out
Man,
of nowhere.
what? Bell Lake?
We'd throw a
Man.
barbecue out of nowhere. We'd be like, "Hey, man, what we
Just
doing this
because
weekend? We cooking.
we
Let's
bored.
go. Let's go."
We bored. Yeah, we
Yeah.
bored. And
Fire.
that's what I I try to tell everybody. I was like, yo, whenever I was in Texas, that was the most legit, that was the closest time that I had to childhood. After I was in the military, that was the closest thing that I had in my family. And then I was like, that's why I said all of y'all are my family. I'm gonna make sure that we do everything, the meat, everything, we doing everything together. And that's exactly what it was. And it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Nobody got the fighting. Of course, we got drunk and had disagreements, but it never reached that level because it was just strictly the same.
Yep.
It was just beautiful. And
Sit there all day, talk
all
shit,
day.
play cards, play
Yep.
dominoes. Somebody
Mhm.
cooking on the grill. I think we had 15 slabs of ribs one time
Woo.
on the grill.
Yep.
Bro, we was living out here, bro. We just go out to the lake. Hey, what we doing this weekend? Hey, man, you want to cook out?
Let's do something. And that's when everybody be saying like, oh well, we need to do something, and because they had so much fun the last time,
Yeah.
they wanted it again because it was always safe. Everybody went home okay. That's what we banked on. It just seemed like I was like, how do we continue to create that, and not just only with our circle, but expand it. I don't know. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Things ain't the same no more, man.
Yeah,
Things ain't. Things is not the same no more, man.
it's not. It's definitely not. But I wish it was. I wish it was.
Yeah, man. I loved it back in the day, man. Like I said, and then and that's like I hate that we live so far away from each other, because it's like hard to be like, hey man, let's just throw a cookout real quick, just bring everybody, we be chilling and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
it was nothing to just do that back in the day, man. Like I call him up like, hey man, what you doing? Nothing. All right, man, we about to throw something on the grill. Let's go.
Say less. I'm on.
Right.
I'm on my way. What you need?
And then I
Yeah.
call everybody, hey, break, hey, hood, hey, make some baked
Yeah,
beans real quick.
yeah. We get on the phone. We start
Yeah.
texting like, "Yo, you bring this, and everybody. If you bring the baked beans, you bring the bread, you bring the soda. Everybody's like, okay, well, it's not breaking the bank, and I think
Nope.
that's what made what we did so successful. It's because it was like, hey, we all bored. We don't have nothing to do, but it's sunny outside. Let's get out and just enjoy each other's company. That's what
Yep.
it was.
I be
Yeah.
That's
sitting
what it
on,
was.
I be sitting on the grill. Everybody come bother me while they
Yeah.
drinking. I like,
me, me.
Mhm.
hey, you need to
you,
flip that
you,
over.
you,
You need to flip that
you
over.
burning the meat. You
Right.
burning the meat. You
like, man,
burning
get
the
out of
meat.
here, man.
But it was more than that because we had all of the kids there. We had
Yep.
all of the the wives there, and it was like, hey, we can come together and have a good time. And that was the most beautiful portion about it all, that from 3 to 4 to 5 people we can bring a real big community together. Instead of 10 people, it's maybe 30,
Yeah.
and we did that comfortably. It was like, okay, this is what we're doing. We feeding everybody. All the kids they the kids is eating one hot dog, maybe two hamburgers, or vice versa. That's what it was. And all the grown folks, we just talking crap and playing spades or whatever we doing. And long as I can go and get me some chicken wings or a rib, that's how it was. But it was beautiful across the board. It was beautiful across the board. So
There wasn't no
good time.
drama, man. It was
No problems. No problems.
just breaking bread,
Good
man,
times.
just
Good
having
time.
fun.
Good time.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was a good
Everybody
time.
brought their own bottle.
Yep. Yep.
We
Like
have a
add
whole
to the
bunch of
collection.
alcohol, a whole bunch of food, and we just
Yep.
chill out.
Remember those days, bro. Oof.
Good old times, man.
Tell you, man. And then we'll close it out, and we all go home. And hey, what we doing next weekend?
Yeah, everybody like, we got to do this again.
Mhm. Good old times, man.
We ain't doing nothing, man. We can figure out something.
Facts. Facts. And that's why I think we all need to go into the same location.
Yeah.
If we do
That'd be
that,
fire, though. That
I
would
think
be.
so too. I think so too. If we all go to the same location, I think they will be so freaking great because I know for a fact all of us is like-minded, but the logistic portion of it is a lot harder than you know, easier said than done.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But I wish it was like that because I know
Yeah, because
everything is easy.
when you came to the family
Oh my
Thanksgiving,
god.
we had fun.
Yeah, we did, and I was like, hey, And your sisters, who is you? Let me tell you who I am. And ever since then, I was working in this family. That was it was beautiful.
We had fun though, man.
We did. And your sisters are amazing, and I will still always say that until the day I leave this.
Did y'all go to? You said y'all went to Miami, right? Did y'all take that trip?
No, we went.
You ain't talking about the retirement party,
No,
right?
no. This is when
I we did a Thanksgiving dinner at my house, and Mary and them came down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they were trying to figure out who I was.
Mm-hmm.
But that was it was the best because we had a funky good time.
Yep.
I met everybody and it was great. So
he was eating all the goddamn collard greens and then
did, is, are, am, did.
He's like, man, I ain't had this in a minute.
The sister trying to tell bruh. His family, they showed a lot of love, but then I say, hey, I'm from Alabama, so y'all know her. And I was like, you do you. And I say, y'all do y'all, I'm gonna do me, and we're gonna have fun. And that's exactly what it was. But that's why I'm still here today. The values. I think the core values are still there. Nothing can impenetrate that. That's what I believe.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Good peoples, man. That's all it really is.
Yeah,
facts.
Man,
That's
good
it.
People, good family. I mean, that's what it is, man. You just enjoying life, man. Come together and enjoying life. That's it.
Facts.
That's all. Good. That's all it is, man. Just enjoying each other company.
That's all it is.
That's
exactly.
That's what it's about.
Facts. And that's why I had so much fun. And I was like, okay. All right. So all right. So we're gonna end this.
Yeah,
we're gonna
probably need to get up out of here. Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing. Yes. I guess we can't now. Moderator just walked off. Oh man, yo.
All right, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and end this.
Yes, we are.
And it was good talking to you people. Good catching up, talking about, the life it used to be.
Yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact.
Later.
Well, all right, we out of here, man. Shoot. Till next time.
Later.
Peace.